we're looking at multiple things and we're seeing where they all converge. Now, the basis, of course, has to do with, and I would say this is not just the chart, the horoscope of Bitcoin. This is the birth. This is the horoscope of decentralized finance or decentralized digital finance. So this is the horoscope of Bitcoin for January 3rd, 2009. On January 3rd, 2009, the Bitcoin network was created when Satoshi Nakamoto mined the starting block of the chain known as the Genesis block of the world's first decentralized cryptocurrency. Now, this was a result at the day and time, right? We could see here disrupting banking control of the money supply. So the Times, 03 January 2009, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. This was the text embedded in the first Bitcoin Coinbase block. So this note references a headline published by the Times and has been, the UK Times, I should say, and has been interpreted as both a timestamp and a comment on the instability caused by the fractional reserve banking system. And this note embedded into the first Bitcoin Coinbase block references that headline published in the Times that is referencing like the purpose or reason that Satoshi Nakamoto actually created Bitcoin right at the beginning, an onset, or should I say at the height of the 2007 to 2009 global financial crisis. So we could see here that Bitcoin came out of a crisis, and this crisis was precipitated by the Saturn-Uranus alignment. The Saturn-Uranus alignment correlated with the development of the 2008 Lehman financial crisis. So it was a buildup, right? It was a buildup of developments where the subprime mortgage market began to collapse, right? We saw real estate prices going up while the subprime mortgage began to collapse. And so right here, you're looking at the Saturn-Uranus opposition alignment. Saturn-Uranus opposition alignment, November 4th, 2008. And at that time, the Fed innovated by creating QE and injecting massive amounts of money into the system, into a failed banking system. The Bear Stearns bailout occurred. The Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae bailout occurred. The Lehman Brothers bankruptcy triggered a global recession. The credit markets froze throughout the world. The stock markets crashed around the world, plunging, fueled by the 2007 subprime mortgage crisis, the $700 billion public bailout, and the Federal Reserve secretly injecting $16 trillion into the global economy. So that occurred at that time. Now, why is that? That's relevant and important because this is the core. This is the drama. This is the shock. The shock to the system was actually the fundamental, right? The fundamental purpose and drive to the creation of Bitcoin. As we could see in the Genesis chart, just a few months after, right? So we had the November Saturn-Uranus exact opposition at the time. The world financial crisis was in full bloom. And we could see here that Uranus-Saturn opposition right on the ascendant, descendant axis.
Watch the full presentation of this webinar in the Crypto Astrology Group membership at gta.williamstickevers.com or click the link in the description.